it's Lisa Brown with Ink and Inspirations, and this video is a response to a question I received from a YouTube viewer. And the question was if I had some tips and tricks on using the Stampin' Up! Paper snips, which are great for cutting out images. So I just have the little elephant from the You're Amazing stamp set stamped twice here. And the first advice I could give, although sometimes I get carried away and forget to do this when I'm recording a video, is you want to have a small enough space piece of cardstock that you're cutting that you're not having to worry about getting into another image or wasting paper. So if I were going to cut out both of these, I would simply split them apart to start with. Okay, that's my first tip. Now the next one is when you have an image that is like this and you're not using a punch and you want to have the outline shape like I've done here. I start and I use this part of my scissors to cut, and I hardly ever close them all the way when cutting. I don't use the tip when going around the image. I'll show you when I use the tip in just a minute. So I'm just going to start here, and you can see I've opened up my scissors and I turn my paper rather than my scissors, and I'm going around the image, and I usually leave a little bit of a white space. And when I get too close to closing them to the edge, I open them up again and turn the paper. So I'm going up, I'm cutting out this little bitty tail, so I just turn the paper and then continue cutting. I'm down to the end, I'm going to turn the paper, come around, and then come on up the back side of the elephant. Okay, so here I'm doing and going around this edge. This is an easy edge to do. Open up, come on back down, open up, come down, and then here I'm going to turn the paper, go up the side of the hat. Then I'm going to turn the paper in when I get to the top, come back down, and I'm going around at that little pom-pom just a tiny bit, but you see I'm moving the paper instead of the scissors. The scissors are just opening and closing, but I never close them completely when I'm cutting around an image. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this, going around the little tusk, so I don't sound so redundant here. Okay, now I'm going to come up the trunk, and there's just a tiny space. Turn the paper, come up, come back down the leg, and then finish off around the outside of the image, just going around and cutting. Okay, now you have this inside part here that is, there's his shadow down here at the bottom, and I don't want to cut through that. So I usually very carefully take a point of my snip and make a hole to get in there. And now, this is when I use the tip part of my scissors, when I don't have a lot of space to turn and cut with the opened blades. So here I'm just going to snip and get close, but again I'm turning the paper instead of the scissors, and I'm snipping and using the tip on the inside here because it is such a small area to work with. I'm going to turn it to finish up here, and one more time. Okay, so there I have my image cut out, and I hope those tips helped you. I hope that answered your question to my viewer that posted the question. If you have any other questions on tools or tips you'd like to see, let me know, and I hope that helps you out, and I will see you again soon with another video. Bye-bye.